following. Hello and good evening. My name is Jeff Ulrich, and I would like to thank the Saline Chamber of Commerce, Saline Youth Council, and the many sponsors for tonight's event. I've been associated with Saline Celtic Festival in different capacities for a few years, and a couple of us associated with the festival nominated Alex Bargo for Saline Youth of the Year 2019. In preparation for nominating him, we received input from a few people, including his connecting teacher, Trish Fair. Below are a few comments from her describing Alex's involvement in his connecting class. Alex is a teacher favorite. He relates extremely well to middle school boys. Alex was sought out and requested by middle school teachers. Alex leads by example in his gentle quietness. These words were never used to describe me in high school. Switching gears to the Celtic Festival, Alex started volunteering with the festival when he was 15 years old and found a home with our facilities team, helping him to plan, organize, set up the festival, operate the festival on Saturday, and clean up on Sunday. We rely heavily on the Washtenaw County Sheriff Community Work Program for volunteers during setup week, and Alex has been counted on to lead the community work program in setting up a couple hundred tables, several hundred chairs, and many other jobs required to pull the festival together. So each year, the community work program shows up for about 2.5 days, and there's a lot of jobs and tasks that need to be completed, and there's way too much for one person to lead. So very often we would, Alex, take this group and go figure out how to set up organize the tables and organize the chairs, and we need 2 aisles in this tent going this direction, and aisle going vertically or horizontally in that direction, and Alex would manage those folks to pull it off. So Alex is always first to volunteer for the most strenuous, dirty, or otherwise unpleasant missions during setup week. Some of these include manually positioned porta-johns in strategic locations around Mill Pond. Actually, we would often tag team that job, and for some reason, I would have to ask myself, why am I not in the gator pushing this porta-john? Why is Alex in the gator pushing the porta-john? And I'm guiding it as we go a few hundred feet or however long we needed to get from point A to point B. So also crawling under an 864 square foot stage on the ground saturated with rainwater to level it from front to back and right to left. That's Alex's job because he's the low man in the totem pole. Also sanding the seams of a slightly smaller stage to make the top perfectly smooth in preparation for several hundred dancers. Alex is really good at getting down on his knees and sanding that stage perfectly smooth with a belt sander. I learned to get really the most coarse grit that I could for a belt sander to make the job go easy and smoother. And lastly, being part of the team that lifts our 300-pound muley into and out of Mill Pond. During the day of the festival, Alex has the pickup gator he wishes to command. He thinks driving a gator all day is a dream come true, but it's really one of the most demanding jobs you can perform on Saturday. When I got enough seniority to drive one of the gators on Saturday, I'm like, I made it. I got a gator, I could drive around Mill Pond Park and help people, and it took me about 2 hours to give it up, the keys to somebody else, because it's very demanding. So it requires an extreme amount of patience, prioritization, and calm to respond to multiple demands that hit you all at once. When another longtime volunteer for the Celtic Festival learned that Alex was selected for this honor, he wrote, "What I like about Alex is not only is he willing to help, but he does so without drama. He just does it and looks for more to do. He's always pleasant, fun to work with, and he has people skills, the most important of all, bar none. He's very respectful, always handing me a bottle of water or making sure I get something to eat. Jerry, Jim is in good hands as long as Alex is around." Alex, congratulations.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to congratulate every other award winner. That's a big deal. Congratulations. I'm Alex Bargo. I'd like to give a big thanks to Jeff Allard for nominating me, and that speech was amazing. So thank you, Jeff. I would like to say thank you to the Saline Chamber of Commerce, the Saline Council, and the Saline community for this award. Thank you. Last but not least, I would like to say thank you to my family and my friends for the support. So thank you all.
Well, like Jeff said, let me first acknowledge, so Jeff is on the Celtic Festival Executive Committee, as I am as well. And I'm joined by Terry Murphy in the back and Jim Peters to my left. For those of you who've been at the Celtic Festival, an event of that size and magnitude requires a lot of help, a lot of volunteers. And it's not unusual in Saline, a community that prides itself on volunteerism, to see adults volunteer and contribute to that event. It is unusual to see a young man Alex's age contribute as much as he does to the event. And I can tell you he has a tremendous work ethic, and that event would not be successful without his contributions. I'm amazed at what he contributes. So if you ever worry that young people don't have a work ethic and responsibility, know that there are some who do. And so, Alex, my office, in conjunction with Fred Percy, president of the board of directors for the Saline Area Chambers, was proud to prepare this resolution and to recognize you as the 2019 Youth of the Year. Congratulations.
And that concludes the fun.